evening and welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. There is something that I said here that Azimio la Umoja, ODM together with Azimio la Umoja, there's going to be a very big split, and it has just started with Martha Karua. First of all, we know that Martha Karua was Raila Amolo Odinga's running mate in 2022 when Raila endorsed her to mate. Oh, they walked with Raila Amolo Odinga, whereby she was being called Mama, Raila Amolo Odinga was being called Baba, and everybody was happy when she became Raila Amolo Odinga's running mate. And then after that, they failed. They did not make it to the presidency, and she remained to be one of the Azimio la Umoja coalition alliance leaders, together with Kalonzo Musyoka and Raila Amolo Odinga, and then they were joined with Jeremiah Kioni, who was by then the Secretary General of Jubilee Party. After Jubilee had split, and then Jeremiah Kioni also came in the equation and added up to making the Azimio la Umoja coalition strong. But something has happened that after all these things, today, when Kalonzo Musyoka, when the Azimio la Umoja was giving their speech, Martha Karua was absent. And in one of my videos today, I asked this question that where is Martha Karua? And I think I said that there's possibility that Martha Karua will exit Azimio la Umoja, or maybe she has. Little did we know that Martha Karua had already written a letter and sent it to the Secretary General of Azimio la Umoja, that is Junet Mohammed, telling him that they are going to exit Azimio la Umoja immediately after receiving the letter from the Narc Secretary General. Now, this is what the letter reads. Narc Kenya, one nation, one people. Uongozi bora, that Narc Kenya House, Woodland Road, off Lenana Road. PO Box 34200. 00100 Nairobi, cell phone 0746 737454, 011303 5979, 073703 5979, 0776 778000. July 25th July 2024, our FNK RPP N number 1. Honorable Junet Mohammed, the Secretary General, the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Secretariat, Parliament Building. Dear Sir, notice to exit from the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition. Kindly take note that our stay in Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition is not tenable due to the prevailing political development. As Narc Kenya, by way of this letter, we are giving notice to exit the coalition as stipulated in the exit clause in the coalition agreement. This notice is effective from the date of this letter. Yours sincere, Asha Bashir, AG Secretary General. Now, I have some of the questions here to ask. Because, okay, according to me, what I think is that the exit of Martha Karua from Azimio la Umoja is something that people sensed it long time ago. When there is a time that Martha Karua became silent, she failed. She was not even attending the Azimio la Umoja meetings, all that, when Raila Amolo Odinga was going anywhere. Kalonzo Musyoka, the moment the rumors started spreading that Kalonzo Musyoka has been named or has been given the authority to become the Azimio la Umoja alliance leader. I remember when Raila Amolo Odinga started his issue of becoming the bid of becoming the chairman of African Union, a lot of issues started coming up that Martha Karua is going to exit, that there's possibility of either Martha Karua or Kalonzo Musyoka, one of them will be a political Azimio la Umoja political leader, in which automatically it was supposed to be Martha Karua, because in the last election, Martha Karua was Raila Amolo Odinga's deputy. So in situations like those, we understand that most cases like those, when the leader exits, the assistant or the vice takes control of the group. So in this scenario, things changed, and immediately things changed, and now people started looking at Kalonzo Musyoka as a possible capable leader. Then Martha Karua started doing her own things. I remember when Azimio la Umoja, people like Kalonzo Musyoka and Raila Odinga were attending a meeting in Kisumu. Martha Karua was doing some I don't know, she was settling some cases of land in her area. I want us to understand something, that in as much as we are saying that Martha Karua should exit, or Martha Karua should stay, all these are just the same, because some people are saying that staying of Martha Karua has got no benefit, because at the end of the day, she was not even playing a very big role in the Azimio la Umoja. First thing first, people are asking this question. I think one of you asked me this question, that what is the purpose of, what is the function of Martha Karua in Azimio la Umoja? Why can't she just exit? One of the days when I was talking about Martha Karua in being in the Azimio la Umoja, they were arguing, the guy was arguing that when Raila Odinga wanted to be elected, Martha Karua did not play a very big role. In fact, when you consider the votes that Martha Karua brought to Azimio la Umoja with the votes that Kalonzo Musyoka brought to Azimio la Umoja, people preferred Kalonzo Musyoka to deputize Raila Odinga. But one thing that I remember and I understood was that back in 2022, what Raila Odinga was trying to do was let me not have a man every now and then deputizing me. Let me try to change the tactics. Maybe I can attract the attention of women and women, ladies, and all that, which he did. But then maybe things turned the way they turned, as we all know. Now the exit of Martha Karua from Azimio la Umoja is not something that can shock everybody. It's not something that is going to shock everybody. But now the question is, after Martha Karua saying that she's going to exit Azimio la Umoja, what is her next move? What is her next move? Because Kalonzo Musyoka today has been offered to be the Attorney General. He has refused. Because, okay, Kalonzo Musyoka refusing to become the Attorney General is simply because Kalonzo Musyoka was, at one time, was the...
Nobody has offered any position to me or to Wiper. That thing about Attorney General is a mirage. And I wanted to, I may be senior counsel, which is okay, maybe that's the attraction. But this guy has been Vice President of the Republic, and he has been minister in many portfolios. Do you expect him surely to go and serve Ruto as Attorney General? I think he's expecting too much.
Thank you.
But in any event, the bottom line is no such thing. We are not interested.
Vice President. So taking this guy away from that, it's like now he's being degraded. You know, it's something like coming from the second in command now to becoming the Attorney General, something that is not adding up. And then another thing, what will happen to Martha Karua? Is she going to form maybe an alliance with someone, or is she going to form a political party? Because people like Jeremiah Kioni, those are the people of Jubilee, have said that they are not going anywhere. And as Raila Odinga is planning now to be serious with his bid to become the chairman of African Union, that is by next month, they are still seeking for his help, because they know very well that the ship cannot run without Raila Odinga. And they need Raila Odinga to advise them where necessary, in as much as he'll be concentrating on to campaign for his bid for the AU seat. He should also consider that he had a coalition which needed him, and that coalition is Azimio la Umoja. So in as much as these people are saying that Raila is, in as much as people know that Raila Odinga is going, there are people who are going to cry. Right now, people like Babu Wina are saying that James Wandai, John Badi, Ali Hassan Joho and Oparanya went to talk to William Samoei Ruto by themselves. Raila Odinga did not know anything. That is according to them. In which Raila Odinga even issued a letter saying that those who have gone to work with the government, they have gone by themselves. He does not know something like that. But the question is it true? How can we be convinced? And even Sifuna talked about it. How can we be convinced that what these people are telling us is the truth? How can we be convinced? Who can convince us? Or how can we be convinced that what Sifuna is telling us, what Babu Owino is telling us, and Babu Owino have just declared that being that Raila Amolo Odinga is now going to be to become the chairman of African Union, he is officially the chief opposition leader in the country.
Yeah, actually, from today henceforth, I'm the chief opposition leader because there are so many jokes doing rounds.
I would like to know what you think concerning this issue of Martha Karua exiting Azimio la Umoja. What is she going to do next? Is she going to form her political party and that will take her to 2027 general election? Or is she tired? Just like we remember somebody like Charity Ngilu. Charity Ngilu got tired with politics, and right now she doesn't have a party though. She's just there. She was crying, telling Baba Raila Amolo Odinga that even as Baba is going to become the chairman of African Union, he should give them direction. So all these people are crying for Raila Amolo Odinga to give them direction, as other people are blaming Raila Amolo Odinga for the betrayal, which I don't see any betrayal. Though people have to say that Raila Amolo Odinga betrayed. But I've been asking myself this question: when Raila Amolo Odinga wanted to be elected, some people did not elect him. Some people ignored, saying that he should go back to Bondo with the Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta will be going back home to Gatundu. Raila should be going back to Bondo. That is when Raila wanted votes. Then when things now started turning upside down, people started crying for Raila Amolo Odinga, asking Raila Amolo Odinga to come for their rescue because he is the only person who can help them. When Raila brought the issue of Mandamano, whereby every week there was a demonstration, people started crying, telling Raila, saying that the Mandamano and demonstration is preventing them from doing their businesses. When Raila Amolo Odinga stopped doing the demonstration, and now the Gen Zs took over, people started blaming Raila Amolo Odinga that he's a betrayer. Right now, Raila have not done anything wrong. The people themselves have decided to join William Ruto to work with them. They are now telling Raila Amolo Odinga that he wants to reap where he did not sow. I don't know what to think concerning this issue of Martha Karua exiting Azimio la Umoja. Does it have an impact, or it is better? Even if she was there, there's nothing that she could have changed. Is it better for Martha Karua to just leave Azimio la Umoja, maybe to find something to do, or she should still stay and find a place in Azimio la Umoja to help people like Jeremiah Kioni and Kalonzo Musyoka? I don't know what to think. I would like to listen to your thoughts in the comment section. But a reminder, if you're meeting for the first time, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can also like and drop me a comment and tell me where you're watching us and how these videos are reaching you. Until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I've been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye-bye.